How you doing, guys? It's Edir. So today I'm gonna show you how to make a successful decision. This video actually for the people that I asked earlier what to do, what not to do, what type of video they want to see. So they asked me about a little bit of self-development growth video. So this is what I'm gonna be showing to you today, okay, guys? So I don't know if you can see, but I'm gonna be explaining everything that is going on here. So basically, what it says here is successful decision. Simple 3 steps. So we have step number 1. Think about a decision you're considering making that feels a bit risky. So that means now you gotta think about a decision that you're about to make in your life. Either it comes overall with school, with a job, with a relationship, just overall, just think about it for a second, okay? Now I'm gonna give you my sample, okay? So just to give you an idea, this is 0, all the way from 1 to 10 to the left, that's negative, and 1 to 10 to the right, that's positive, all right? So remember the 0 in the middle, 1 to 10 positive, 1 to 10 negative left, okay? So now we go to step number 2. Now this is where I'm gonna use my sample as what I did a while back, okay? So step 2 says, how much good could come if this risk was successful? Scale it from 1 to 10. The P stands for positive, okay? So now, my decision that I make from this right here, that it was very risky, it was me becoming a martial artist. I decided to choose to become a fighter when I was 16. I'm 31 now, so we're talking about 15, 16 years ago. Yes. So my goal was to become a professional fighter back then. I didn't know what it was, how I was gonna do it, but that was my main goal. That was like a dream that I want to do somehow, so I decided to start with karate. So that was the only thing that I could find that was close to what I was looking for back then. So I started with karate. I wasn't still sure about what I was trying to do and how I was going to make it, but that was the main goal. I had to start doing something to make it happen. So my decision was start some type of martial art to be able to become a fighter later on. Now it was something that took me a while to understand and get more deeper on it. Once I made that decision first time, I didn't know. I didn't know nothing about this. So I kind of made the decision. So the second question goes, it was how much good could come if this race was successful? 1 to 10, and the scale. So I scaled back then. I didn't know the system. So, but in my mind, I was just like, I was 16 and I was like, okay, how good it can be if it does go through? Like an A. And I was thinking about like an A. You know, I'm gonna put a scale A. So we're gonna write it down. That way you guys can remember. So an A, positive. Okay? So that was my answer back then when I was 16. So then I went, my other question that I asked to myself, which is step 3. How much negative impact could this have if we weren't successful? The N stands for negative. So I scaled down from 1 to 10. So when I went over there and I started thinking about it, believe it or not, it was like really scary because I didn't know. It was just starting point in my life. I never did anything besides that. That was gonna be like translation for everything that I was doing. For the other sport to something new that I didn't know what to do and I didn't know what to expect. So I was realistic with myself and my answer was 6. So 6, which is a negative 6. So that's how much impact negative it could have given me from my own personal decision that I made when I was 16. Remember, I didn't know none of this system. This is just something that I came to my head, and it's something that I asked to myself when I was that young, and I was like thinking about it. So how does this system work that makes it better now that I learned it? This actually has been over 5, 6 years that I've been applying this on my life. This comes from my business, comes from my profession, which now I'm a professional fighter, comes as a coach. I'm a instructor coach for mixed martial arts, and also I'm a personal trainer for fitness. All the decisions that I have made, I have done it by this way. I'm also an entrepreneur when it comes to building my own business and the internet. I have my own website. I have my own clothes design. So I'm doing a lot of things, and all the things that I'm doing, it goes to this simple 3 steps. I always ask myself 3 questions. The question number 1, which is, think about the decision you consider making that feels a bit of a risky. I ask that to myself, okay? I'll give you the example of me when I was a teenager. Now I'm an adult. When I asked that question to myself, I was 16. Now I'm 31. Now, to explain how this works, that way you guys understand, I don't want to go back and forward. Now, I give you, for that decision that I make, it was an A+. And then for the negative, it was an C-. So if we go here in the little sample that I put here, the scale, I will put an A for the A+. And then the negative, I'm gonna choose a -6, okay? Right there. Now, I like to see everything more like visualize in my head. Now, I have a little balance things that I like to play with my students. And sometimes I play with them, you know, it's like a little balance, like you put weight on one side, you put weight on the other side, and then the scale goes left and right. Okay, I like to picture that thing the same way here. Now, just like I said here, I put an A+ here, and I put the 6 right here, and I put it in the weight. Now, if you notice, the A is gonna be right deeper in the heavy, and then the 6 is gonna be a little bit closer. So now, when the scale goes, the scale is gonna go a little more to the right side than the left. So that means, because of my decision that I make of the positive and the negative, I put it together, and whichever side is heavier, that's the one that's gonna make me understand the decision that I'm trying to make with that. So for example, that decision that I decided to become a professional fighter, it was heavier, so I went with it. 15, 16 years later on, I'm still heavy on that. I still feel 100% about the decision I make. And we're talking about when I was 16 to 31. And that's the decision, you know? The A goes down, so that means it's a good thing. So the decision that I decide to make, which is step 1, is a bit of a risky. But the outcome, it was gonna be A+ to compare to the 6. So the decision was good for me, positive wise. So that's the way how you can make a decision with anything else in life. Okay, guys? This step right here, you can make it with anything. With a job, with your school, with a relationship, just overall, anything you can play it out. But the most important thing about this particular way of how you can apply in your life is you gotta be completely honest. You gotta be completely honest. The only person that's gonna be honest to you is yourself. You might tell everyone else, yeah, maybe, yes, and this and that, but at the end of the day, the only person that knows the truth behind, after all, is you, okay? So this is a little bit test that I give you guys, you know, you can try it out. This is how to make successful decision in life, all right? And when you feel a little bit kind of like under the table, you don't know what to do, you can always go back to these 3 steps. Very simple to do. They're hard when you ask those questions to yourself, but if you really, truly, and you really want to see some changes, I promise you, I've been doing this already since I learned it, which is over 5-6 years, and it's been working really well. All right, guys, so I hope that answered your question with some of you that were asking me for a new video. Guys, I would like you guys to help me out by sharing this video. Give it to your friends, family members, or anything like that. If you have any question about this, in particular, more deeper you want to go, don't hesitate, guys. Just ask me, DM me, comment below, and I will definitely help you out, guys, with this, you know, whenever I get a chance, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give it thumbs up. All right, guys? Don't forget to follow, guys. Take care. Oh, wow, you guys still here? Hey, guys, don't forget to follow and share this video, right?